you gotta be careful or you're gonna get nominated for a Bad Sex Award. And we have the nominees here. And by that I mean the bad sex in literature, not in real life. So don't worry about that. This happens every year. It's sort of an honor and it's sort of a humiliation of finding the most poorly written sex scenes in books. I don't think erotica is allowed in this section. Otherwise, it would have already been won by Belinda Blinked, which is the star of My Dad Wrote a Porno, the podcast. Highly recommend it for the worst sex scenes and poor understanding of basic human biology. But here we have actual authors who have written scenes that got nominated. I think you got to judge for yourself which is the worst. We have 4 of them. Okay, and I want you to think of which one deserves the award for being the worst at the end of this. Emma, you're gonna start.
All right. Memories of these previous encounters became distant, remote, erased once I got down to brass tacks with John DeLee. With John, it was communication, a dialogue between 2 bodies, electric impulses transmitted over wires of flesh and bone, words one cannot speak, words that can only be heard, skin that became skin anew. We made love and we had sex and we had sex and we made love. But reader, again, I implore, mistake me not. I am not your Pollyanna. I am not your sweet princess. We fucked, we fucked, we fucked, we fucked, we fucked, we fucked, we fucked. I just counted that. That was 7 we fucked. Yeah, I was counting them as we go because it was just,
and their skin.
I'm sorry, are these people? Are they robots? Because there was a lot of talk about like electricity.
Robots, and then I thought it was exfoliation.
Right, because skin that becomes new skin and skin anew.
That came from The Future. The Future Won't Be Long by Jared Kovic. And maybe it is. There's future in it. It could be about
could be. Maybe it is actually about
it
robots.
Could be like Westworld style robots that seem human.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Though that's what it is. It's about a girl discovering how much better it is to have sex with a robot than an actual human man.
I don't know. I haven't read the full book, but I have another nominee for you. It comes from The Seventh Function of Language by Laurent Binet. He puts his hands on Bianca's shoulders and slips off her low-cut top. Suddenly inspired, he whispers into her ear as if to himself, I desire the landscape that is enveloped in this woman, a landscape I do not know, but that I can feel, and until I have unfolded that landscape, I will not be happy. That's so long. Bianca shivers with pleasure. Simon whispers to her with an authority that he has never felt before. Let's construct in a simple.
So is she hooking up with a contractor or the guy who like mows her lawn?
Maybe he's a robot too. I don't know.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Okay.
I love euphemisms instead of actual sex terms. They're just so good.
I desire a landscape. Okay, you take the next one.
All right,
I don't
moving
want
on.
to think about it anymore.
This one is from Here Comes Trouble by Simon Rowe. A clothed body is always human or human-like. A naked body always animal or animal-like. Only at close quarters is the full extent of a body's wildness revealed, like when a bird gets trapped inside a house.
What?
Not sexy at all. One is moved to not entirely human thinking. One goes towards its animalness. So they are comparing.
I don't go toward a bird trapped in the house.
They're comparing sex to a bird that is trapped in a house that is wildly like crashing into all of your windows trying to get out.
Terrifying for the bird.
Right.
2, terrifying for the people.
I do not want to be involved in sex that's like that. Like that does not sound enjoyable.
Just the whole time for everyone. Okay, last one, number 4.
Here we go.
Entry number 4. War Cry by Wilbur Smith with David Churchill. 2 people wrote this. I'm going to have you now, Leon said. He led her back up to the beach to where the sand was dry. Then he took off his coat, placed it on the ground, and she lay upon it. Christ, he muttered, placing himself on top of her. It's bloody cold. I might get frostbite on my cock. She gave a low purring laugh. Silly man, why don't you put it somewhere hot?
Now this is like straight out of fan fiction. I want there to be a Bad Sex Awards that's just for fan fiction, but it would take literally years to compile a year's worth of fan fiction because there's so much bad sex in it, but oh my God. Yep.
Which is your favorite one?
My favorite one, you know, I feel like I like the, I'm gonna go with the landscaping. It's just so, I love a good metaphor.
I desire the landscape that is enveloped in a woman.
Yep. Also, I have a question about this last one. Are they already naked because he's like, oh, I'm just gonna lay on top of you, and all of a sudden I know it's really, I guess maybe when he took his coat off, he discovered it was cold.
So he still has his shirt and pants on?
I think they're still dressed, yeah.
But they're on the beach.
And
it's cold.
Yep. I mean, sex on the beach is like not really that good anyway, so.
I wouldn't think so. There was a lot of sand on the beach, but he did say he took her to the beach where the sand was dry.
Okay, but that doesn't mean you're not going to get sand in your,
still bad. Sand everywhere.
In your bits.
I think the last one is my favorite.
Yeah, simply because it uses the word cock.
I mean, one of them included fuck.
Yeah, I mean,
times.
no, it's 7 times specifically I counted.
One included assemblage. I mean, they're all bad.
Yeah, at least the last one I'm pretty sure is actually about people and not robots, or at least both people involved. I mean, she might be a robot. Yeah, the birds one, that's just no.
Well, she said put it somewhere warm, so she's probably a person.
Sure. Yeah, that's fair. You're right.
Armpits are warm.
Yep. There's
right
or like underneath your knees. That's a nice.
That's
warm
nature's pocket
space right there.
Audience, which is your favorite passage? And by that I mean the one that is the worst. 1, 2, 3, or 4 is what we'll designate them. Please continue this assemblage with us on Facebook and Twitter.